Okay, any more comments, questions?
Thank you, Melissa.
Very welcome.
Moving on, the next item is update on OCWD imported water purchases. Who's giving this one? Oh,
I
there it
got
is.
this one. So this is the amount of in lieu water that we've taken through September, just over 27,000 acre feet. So our goal was 100,000 acre feet. So for the first 3 months, we're a little bit over a quarter of the way there. You can see who the big in lieu people are. Huntington Beach and IRWD leading the pack. Huntington Beach, we actually have a problem now. They've turned off so many wells that groundwater that was uprising into Huntington Lake, and the Shipley Nature Center, and Huntington's going to have to start turning on some wells, excuse me, to get water levels back down so that it's not upwelling.
Are we sending any to Long Beach over the barrier?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Well, not only that, also, John, but our injection into the barrier is only about, do you have that on there? Am I stealing your thunder?
No, but go ahead.
Oh, you get top.
Well-
We're only injecting about 12 mgd into the barrier right now, which is very low.
That's really.
For the region.
Because our water
already.
water
So
levels
high.
are so high, we're already at protected.
Yeah.
Protected is plus 3 feet.
Yeah.
Above mean sea level. So we try to stay at plus 3 feet.
Okay.
If we get above that, then we start going artesian in Fountain Valley, and we're seeing that a little bit in Huntington.
I was gonna ask about south and southeast.
Interesting.
What's the water level there? That's where the pools are coming, that's where we had problems.
Yeah, there again, it's pretty consistent about plus 3, mean sea elevation. But that's only injecting 12 mgd. I mean, that's very low. We have the capacity to go up to 35,000 or 35 mgd, and we've done that historically. But the basin is filling, and water levels are getting high enough that in the coastal areas, they're much higher, and we're starting to see water coming out of the ground in places. So as John said, we're going to ask Huntington Beach to turn some of their wells on. So that'll put a little bit of a dent in the in lieu. Although we're hoping that Anaheim just, I think they've only been in there about a month, right, John?
Yeah,
And they have the capability to do considerably more. So we think they'll be in the way.
In southeast Huntington Beach, are they starting to get water coming out now?
nothing reported.
No, we just got this report late
I
yesterday.
hadn't heard anything.
Late yesterday afternoon, Brian sent John an email, Brian Ragland.
Okay.
City of Huntington Beach. So
So it's
we
just-
were just made aware of it last night.
So it's just Central Park Lake and
Shipley.
Shipley.
And we do have monitoring wells in that area you're talking about, we'll have to.
But they do have a boat dock in one of them, and the boat dock is submerged.
Oh, okay.
So,
Good
Okay.
indicator, good indicator.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the cumulative total. I mentioned we want to get 100,000 acre feet by the end of the year. And on this blue line is kind of our budget for getting 100,000 acre feet. And we did get off to a little bit of a slow start. We had to get all the contracts signed. The 3 cities needed contracts which met. So we were a little bit behind where we want to be. But we're starting to catch up to that blue line. And I think we'll still get to 100,000 acre feet by the end of the year. So just watch our progress each month. Now, this graph is the 65,000 acre feet of untreated water that we're buying and recharging at our spreading facilities up in Anaheim. The goal there is for 65,000 by the end of the year, and we're right on track there. We're taking 130 CFS, that's around 8,000 acre feet a month, and you can see the actual line is right on top of our goal, just over 23,000 acre feet through September. So we'll be following that. You know, we'll see what type of winter we get. If we have a wet winter, then we won't be able to take much water. If it's a dry winter, then we can do even better during the winter months. But well, hope for a wet winter.
Well, they're calling for a dry one, so.
Yeah. So
we always hope for a wet winter.
Always.
It's spray water.
yeah, freeze better.
Freeze
Liquid
good.
gold.
So, and then this is our, I showed this before, this is where we think we'll end the year. This will be at the end of fiscal year 17-18. So next June, we're hoping that the overdraft is close to about minus 200,000 acre feet with all of this water we're buying. So if we can get up to here, we'll be in a pretty good shape overall in managing the basin. So that was it.
That's good.
That's our update. Question?
Question over here?
Recognizing that your demands fluctuate, but what kind of imported water purchase do you look to acquire each year in order to maintain the 75 BPP?
Pretty much the 65,000.
That this year would be the big.
Most of this goes to getting up to 75%.
Now, keep in mind, we're getting 100,000 this year, or 165,000 this year,
Right.
so we're
Right.
taking advantage of the water that's been made available. And, but on average, it's, John's right at 65. If we get up to our operating range and we had a wet winter, we'd probably cut back on the amount of untreated water that we took the following year. So it's a good average, and that's what we have budgeted also.
So that's a good average based on the average rainfall of 10 to 11 inches, right? So otherwise, the last few years, 5 years to be exact, we had below that, you actually had to either take more than 65 or drop the basin, which in
Well-
most years, you drop the basin level.
Yeah, we actually, when that was an allocation, I think we took 50,000 that year. But we maintained the 75% and we're overdrafting the basin,
The basin,
absolutely
yeah.
right. And we have certain triggers. Had we had a dry winter last year, we would have been at close to minus 400,000 overdraft, and that would have triggered a reduction in the BPP. We would have had to reduce.
That was supposed to occur much earlier than that.
What did you say there?
What's that?
You would have had to do what?
Reduce the BPP.
I just wanted that, is that getting quoted?
Yep.
Thank you.
It's our policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wayne?
Question back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. I have a Poseidon question later, but I just wanted this. It sounds like that the basin's being managed really well here, and that you're well on target for getting it up to what, would that be 70% full or something like that? Is that
This is
approximate?
about 60 right here.
I mean, when you get to
Range is about 80.
the 100,000?
80%.
Okay. So at the State Lands Commission the other day, Director Green, and you were speaking, and you were telling the commissioners that the basin was only 37% full now, and that was the reason why we were in such dire need of the Poseidon project. But you didn't mention this here, which I think that you would be very proud to mention as the president of the district, or not the president, but as a representative of the district there. You didn't mention that at all. I'm just wondering why you didn't mention that.
That wasn't the question that they asked.
Well, they didn't ask you a question really, but whether they did or not, you made that statement. I'm just wondering why you didn't give them the full complete facts on that.
That's an answer to a question.
Uh-huh.
I answered the question.
So is it relevant that that the basin is going to be almost full in about another year? And talking about the need for Poseidon, that's irrelevant, or I'm not sure I understand the.
John, that's not true, because whereas we're gonna fill it up now, if we start going through dry periods, which they're now talking about, then that's not gonna be the case.
But
We're
you're
going to use, that water will go down again.
But
So
you're-
the trouble is it goes up and down. They asked what the base, how full the basin was, and Dennis had he was
Right.
answering so many questions. I answered that question. This question, it goes up and down. If we have dry periods, this will not stay.
But Director Green, earlier before.
This is a projection.
Right.
Yeah.
And currently the basin is 38%.
Yeah, before, though, the 100,000 was known to be available, and the board last April voted to not pursue a more aggressive basin filling policy, before the 100,000 was made available. And your board was saying, and you all voted for the BBP policy and all that based on the fact that you said that there was going to be quite sufficient water over the next 4 or 5 years or whatever. Those are the projections there. So that kind of, doesn't that contradict what you're saying now about it, the danger of it going up and down? I'm just saying, I don't know which is true, but that's exactly what the board said before.
Well,
I don't think that's true.
yeah.
I just
Anyway,
don't think that's.
What's in the record? That's why you voted the way you
The
did.
issue here is we're just gotta receiving a report on the condition of the groundwater. If you wanna debate, Kathy.
No, it's just, this is just
outside the room,
information that, to give it's informational, right? So I'm giving information and asking to respond to it, that's all. But thank you, thank you.
Okay, moving on to the big, any more comments? Moving on to the big item.